go, Caesar. Caesar. Alright, let's go, guys. Let's check in on what is happening now. Let's go ahead and scroll on in just a little bit, find out what all is happening. Looks like Level X is going to take on straight out in Nepal over here in the Impala area. 7 Deadly Sins going to Menace Generalis. We do have the Chosen headed up to Cruz de Valle, but they're headed up there themselves. Golden Eagles NA headed down to the graveyard upgrade, headed over to the Hacienda del Patron, and I don't see anybody with them, but I do see Zone 6 Tex. Tech, I see you not too far away from upgrade. Alright, we do have who's the Boba Lovers with Team Entity and the Rest in Peace Department right on over here in San Martin. Let's load in. All I see, oh, Vladimir. I know that plunger anywhere. Come on, Calicar, show us what you got. And our first zone has popped. We're going down to the south. We have Prison Island in this zone. So now, let's go ahead and try to get a couple of these fights on the screen, because we do have Rain Esports over in El Pozo on top of Vatic, and we also have Exceed up here in La Cabarilla with YKG. I'm not exactly sure which ones we want to go to, so let's get on down here and find out what's happening with Exceed and YKG. Find out what 24K is doing. It looks like he's getting ready to push up. It looks like Vatic are coming up and around. I do think that one of them for Vatic are in a little bit of trouble, or YKG, I'm sorry, are in a little bit of trouble. So now Wang coming up and in. Looks like they're going to take on the fight, and I do see some issues going on over here for Wang. Wang's so mean on that Exceed. So now Exceed is down a player. We do have the fights going on over here as well. I know that plunger anywhere, Vladimir. And let's go over and check in on Rain Esports then. Let's get some claws. Let's get some claws on the screen for Marl. There you go. And let's keep an eye on what is happening. I do see Team Entity. We do have 3 teams over here. 4 teams. It looks like we've got Rest in Peace Department, Team 8, which are the Chosen, over here with Team Entity and the Boba Lovers. So now let me check in on what is happening with the rest of it. Straight out in Nepal over in Impala now in that fight. So now we also have the fight going off up in La Cabarilla. I don't want to get off of any of these fights that are going on right now, so let's go. Ooh, Little Wang eats that melee thrown by Exceed Academy. So, guys, take a number, please. Take a number. I want to be able to get as many of these fights as I can. Let's go ahead, and it does look like one of the teams has left the San Martin area. We still have Rest in Peace, Team Entity, and Boba. So I believe that was the Chosen that moved. And let's find out. Oh, I don't see any more. Let me check in on Exceed. Look at that. YKG taken out by Ying 7. Up to 2 eliminations. Exceed up to 1. And where's Kitty? Kitty got an elimination as well. So now let's go on down and find out what is happening with Vatic. Vatic, I see one of them has been knocked. Blaze was knocked. XP3 still trying to get those shots over onto Rain Esports. And let's see what's going on with Rain Esports. Rain Esports down to just Shadow. Shadow is trying to heal up And Claus over on the right side. So we do have those mollies coming right up and in, and there goes Shadow. So now Vatic taking over El Pozo. So we still have the fight over here for we got Calicar back on the screen. And let's go over to Impala, find out what else is happening. It does look like the Rest in Peace is still here in I don't see Straight On Nepal over here. Straight On but Nepal taken down by Level X. Madhu up to 2 eliminations. Icy up to an elimination. And Lazy not too lazy with an elimination as well. So now let me go ahead and let's put this map up there. The map screen. There we go. And I'll go ahead and scroll on out, give you guys an idea where all your teams are. Let me go ahead and find our next fight, because we do have quite a bit still going on over here in San. Hello everyone, and happy Thursday night. Here we are with the Unholy Thursday Night Cash Scrims. Hello Starry in my chat, everybody. The UC code tonight is Starry. You see him in my chat. Hello Starry. Shout out to the Unholy Discord server, LEG, Starry, and the amazing staff over there for sponsoring tonight's UC giveaway. All you gotta do is write Starry into chat. He is in the chat. And get it over to the Unholy Discord server. Get your screenshot in the green giveaway channel. We're still kind of loading them in. Codes came out a little later. Hello, no bad day. I like it, Fragger. OP. We got Starry in the chat. Zugats. Hello, everyone. Try to remember to click that like and subscribe. Look at that round number. 2,300 subs. I would have never guessed that I would have even made it to 1,000 at this point. But here we are, 2,300. Shout out to each and every one of you. Thank you for the support. Let's get through these slots before they start without us. As you can see, it's going to be a little slower start tonight, which I'm okay with. It's been a painful week. In slot 3, we will have J Nepal. Slot 4, R Exceed. I see a region 8 Solitude. Slot 5, are the Rain. Hello, Exotic in seat slot 5. Slot 6, Ego Lifter. Slot 7 are the Royal Family Extreme. Look at that. There they are, boys. Slot 8 are Get Up 10. Hello, Pumbaa. Where is Timon? Slot 9, Velocity. Hello, Anuxify. Big fan. Hello, Z9. Slot 10, Zone 6. Slot 11, Voltar Esports. Slot 12, Raise Esports. Slot 13, Pain America. Slot 14, Thunder B. Slot 15, The Fearless 4. 16, Alpha 4, Legend Academy. Slot 17, we've got Savage Protocol. 18, Velocity Extreme. Shaggy. Bombastic. 19, we got Celsius Gaming. 20, our Havoc. 21, 0 Patience. 22, our Urza Esports. 23, Starry Fun. And of course, 24, which I didn't have written down. They put them on in there. I have no idea who 24 are, so It's just one of those weeks, guys. Just one of those weeks. Slot 24 has a team. Question mark. You can ask, you can beg, but they're still not going to tell you what's up. It's a surprise. Surprise! Let's go. Alright, so we are filling in, so we should start pretty soon. I hope you guys have had a good week. There is the gorgeous LGOB. Hello, 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 hello. Alright, let's see. There they are. Still waiting for the Saka. Saka, where are you? Saka. Alright, so we're just about in there. We're slowly getting on in there. Let's go. I'm waiting to see slot 5. Will EB be there? EB. Let's go. Hello, Zeke. Boop him on the nose. Alright, let's go. So, did you guys do anything good this week? Today, this week has, I gotta admit, the weather has been amazing. Last week we had tornadoes, we had thunderstorms, we had windstorms, we had power outages. It was just absolute chaos last week, and now this week it is beautiful, it's calm, nice little wind going, breeze, whatever you want to call it. So it's complete opposite of what we had last week. Hello, Brazzy. I see you. I see you getting on in there. There's your seat. Slot 8, Brazzy. We are starting to fill them on up. Look at that. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, we kicked them out. They're about to get people banned. So, slot 24 is an empty slot. And they sat right next to LEG, so I think she was looking over at him going, excuse me. Who be you? Who be you? Oh, guys. Ooh, here we go. We're going to be doing 4 matches tonight. We'll be doing Erangel, Miramar, Rondo, and then back to Erangel. The last few weeks we have been hitting records. Record times. 2 weeks in a row, we did not make it past zone 4, which is insane. Zone 4, and we already had a winner in the last Erangel match. Just amazing. So sweaty. Alright, so we have sound. That's always good. I always appreciate that. Let's go with exotic. Give Rain Esports some screen time. Look at him go. Look at him go. Show us what you got, exotic. He's got a rose for us, guys. Oh, and the pump shotty. I just got that, but I haven't even put the skin on the 1897 yet. Eventually. But I got it. Alright, guys, 11 seconds. I'm going to drink some water. It's like when the alarm starts, everybody stops. Here we go. Tonight's first match coming in just for the southeast of Stauber, going down across Yasnaya, between school and the volcano OP dip area, south of Pachinki, going across the Westbridge gas station, to the south of Ferry Pier and Primor, stumping off in the bay. So there you go. Any AFK chicky nuggies will be eaten by the real sharks out there. See a lot of people jumping off at the beginning of this flight path. We do have Velocity up at Stauber, not too far away from the Alpha for Legend Academy. We got a team coming on over here, Team 21, Zero Patience. It's about me this week. Looks like school might be heavy duty. We might need to get on over there. It does look like Rain Esports doing just fine. So let's get on over here. Let me click this so you guys don't have to see those messages coming on in. You just don't need to see all that stuff. But let's get on over here to Thunder Beast. Oh, I see Thunder Beast over here. So let's see. We do have Team 10, Zone 6, Team 11, Voltare, Team 14, Thunder Beast. We got the Hitman already getting one, and Team 20, Havoc. So let's see what's going on. Look at him already. He's got my outfit on, and we still on up. There goes our very first zones. We're going over to the eastern side of the mainland. We're touching a little bit of that military base, but we're definitely not going down to the military island or the end. So let's get on over here because I see some chaos over here. Oh no. So now we do have Ursa Esports. There's my favoriteest mutant grape. He's coming up and in onto Team 10. Yes, it's Team 10, which is Zone 6. Guys, if you guys have an idea about a good gaming chair, let me know. This thing's about, I think this is about ready to fall apart. I think it is. Nehan! Yeah, that's right. Nehan. Alright, so it does look like we're paying attention to what's going on over here. We got Vortex finding his vehicle. So let me see if I can find another fight for us over on this side. We do have Jay Nepal and the Fearless Four. Fearless Four in Yasnaya instead of Saverni. Interesting. Very interesting. I like when these guys change up their drop spots. We got a how are you doing? Shaggy getting into a fight. I'm not sure where Shaggy was. I think he was on Team 11, if I remember right. Shaggy? Nope. Let's check in on fire. Oh no. Right when I clicked off, we do have a fight right on over here. So now let's get in and check in on what Spike is doing. Spike over here for Zone 6. Or no, Ego Lifters. I saw as Z, so I'm not sure how Ego Lifters became Z's. Who knows, guys? Who knows? Oh, it is. Alright. I am not reading things right. This is Zone 6, Slot 10. I don't know where I got Slot 6 from. I'm just having a week, guys, so hang in there with me. Hang in there with me. I will get my head in the game eventually. Ooh, Spike, good to seeing you. So it looks like it's a little quiet over in Yasnaya as well. Looks like they're behaving, just getting some loot. So let me go ahead and put that map screen up there for you guys. Give you an idea where your teams might be. You can see that we got a lot of teams over to the west side of the map. So they'll be pushing in on those players that are in the school, over in the boatyard, over in Pachinki. So they're gonna be the first next ones up to fight, so we'll have to pay attention to that. Let's check in on Autistic. Nope, he's down and out. So now Zone 6 is just down to a duo. So let's get back over in here, get back onto here, see what's happening. Very quiet in Yasnaya. Howa just paying attention to the rotations. And looks like Velocity coming down from the mountain. They may be headed right on over into Zero Patience. So let's see what's happening with this. I think we're about ready to see a fight over here. So let's get that up there. see if we can catch some more fights. We're on Quack. Quack. Ooh, they're coming right up and in. So let's see. Nuxify, let's go. Let's see what's gonna happen. They were beelined right to it. So now let's see. Oh, and Nuxify gets knocked. Woo! So let's get on over here. See if Xenon can save the day. Can he clutch it up over on the right side of your screen? As here comes Zero Patience coming right up and in. We still have all these teams over here in. Look at that. There goes one Xenon. Xenon's still working on it, trying to hold him off. He's got his teams, all of them. Oh, and Uxify has gone down, and there goes another one. Bob. Oh, Xenon getting another knock, and he's still pretty full, but now he's coming through the molly. So now, let's see, can he clutch it up for his team? He's still coming out and around. He does have two of them knocked. He's going to go ahead and heal on up. He's got a duo. He's back up to a duo. So now, let's go on over to Team 11. Let's check in Alpha, just because I like saying their name. Alright, so Xenon up to an elimination. He did have two of them knocked, but I only see the duo down here now. So Quack was able to get some of those. Let's go back over here and find out what else is happening. I see some chaos going on over here. Let's see what's going on with Sancho. Sancho's about ready to get found. Oh no! Ah! You know that's what he's saying. Maybe something a little different. Rebel trying to get those shots out the window over on your left side. So now let's see. So much chaos going on, and we're trying to catch as much of it as possible. And it looks like they're going to go ahead and head on out. Sancho, do you know that you got some team right across from you? It looks like they're going to go ahead and head on up. I'll go ahead and put that map screen back up there for a minute. Give you guys an idea. We still have 40 seconds of stage 1. Starry going down now. So now we should probably find tonight's hero of the UC. Where is Starry AFL? Let's see what's going on over here outside of zone. What is happening with Team 7, the Royal Family Extreme, trying to get away from Team 23, Starry Fun. So now let's see if I can get over there. There we go. Man, we still have Starry knocked, but LEG down to about 5 HP in this fight, and all 4 of them are back up. Starry back in it. So now let's go ahead and put Starry up on this, as it does look like Rebel is the last one still standing against Thunder Beast. But here comes Spike from Team 10 as well. Rebel right upstairs pushing through the smoke. Will Rebel be able to get Spike coming in and then be able to eat up some of these knocks that are right on downstairs, jumping out this back window, and no more Spike, but we do have downstairs Thunder Beast. Oh, coming up and around, getting the shots over onto Antho. Takes out Antho, trying to get the knocked players that are in there from Thunder Beast. Now, who is that behind it? It is Hitman. Hitman down to about 5 HP. Rebel trying to get that. Oh. Rebel from Veltor Esports. I'm not sure if that's Voltari. You guys gotta let me know out there, guys. Alright, so there we go. We are in Zone 2. Let me go ahead and show you Zone 2. We are still going over to that eastern edge. Look at that. Lipovka is center zone. That's how far east we are. We have about 50% water in this, which makes 50% playable land that these guys have to work with. So the question is, will we be going north or south? Might be headed down to that logging camp area. We could be going up towards, ooh, I see another fight going on. Let's go ahead and head on over to this one. Find out what's going on with Urza right on over here. Starry, yes. Please remember to hit that like and subscribe, guys. Please, oh please. Alright, let's get this up on the screen and find out what is going on. Right at the top is Team 16 Alpha 4 Legend Academy coming right up and in onto Urza Esports. Oh, Zeus is getting sandwiched between the teams over here. And the Mutant Great Vortex. You got 5 teams over here. We got Rain. We've got Fearless 4. Alpha 4 Legend the Academy. And look at this. Trying to get Zeus back up onto his feet. As all these teams are pushing right up and in. If you look up in that mini map up at, oh! Vortex going down. So now Urza down to the final player over here. On land, trying to get those nades right up and in through that window. And while I have a chance, I'm going to go ahead and zoom on in. We got another bunch of chaos right on down here. Let me show you what is happening over at the docks at the same time, guys. As we also have 3 teams over here. We have Team 6, Team 4, and Team 18. Out of zone at the dock. So now, oh no. So now let's see what's going on with Exotic going down to Howa with that headshot. Oh, Rain Mercy trying to hold off the push by Rajiv. So now Mercy trying to get his teammates picked back up. He does have 2 of them that he's got to get picked back up. But if you look up in their mini-map, there are still 3 or 4 teams all around the recall center of prison. So didn't know you was gonna stream. Hello, Juki. Sorry about the spam invites earlier. Juki, I appreciate the spam. I just didn't quite catch it. Let's check in on Gunda in this fight over here as well. So now Shadow is up to 4 eliminations. Let me see if I can find my mouse. It went on vacation, guys. Let's see what's going on with Shadow. Up to 4 eliminations. And we got another team coming right up and in. Here comes Jay Nepal. Jay Nepal coming up over here. We got Rain Esports, Alpha 4 Legend Academy. They are all right up and around here. This is the drain of Erangel. All these teams coming in to this compound. It is the recall center over here at the prison with all the teams coming right up and in. So Rain up to 6 eliminations. So let's see. I think they're the big boys over here at the moment. Jay Nepal Spidey, I just found you. Alright, let's see what's going on with AK. I'm not sure I'm gonna get that name out of my mouth in any type of good way. Look at this. So now we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 teams over here. Oh, so now let's go. Team 3, Jay Nepal down to a solo. SK throwing those smokes, trying to stay out of the way because the windows from every direction, and we are still headed over towards that Lipovka area. Let me go ahead and put that map up there. We have 1 minute left of stage 3. So now let's get back into this. And we are trying to get our teammates picked back up over here. Rain. We did the, ooh, look at this. Shadow up to 5 eliminations, but we lost Exotic. And now the push onto Jay Nepal. Here we go. Rain pushing right up and in. Mercy up to 5 eliminations now. Look at this. Rain up to 11 eliminations. Can they pull it off, though? They still have several teams up in those hills, and now it does look like we got level right over here. Level. Let's see. Team 19. They are now Celsius Gaming, apparently. They've changed their name. Oh, let me get on over here. Get that map up there for you guys. So let's go. There's your map, and let's get up on top of the hill. Check in on the new team. They are now called Celsius Gaming. So let's see. They are in a fight with Pain America. Oh, America. Oh, I'm sorry. Pulling out the M&M. Alright, Fireboy right up here on top, trying to get those eyes over onto Celsius Gaming on the backside of all these ridges. We still have a minute left to stage 3, and as you can see, they are collapsing right in on top of each other with this toxic zone. That last zone, 50% water. We still have quite a bit of water. We're still pulling over towards Lipovka. So now, what else can I show you to keep us in all these fights? We're down to 9 teams. We do have Team 18 trying to push right up and in. Team 18 coming right up and in on to get up 10. This is Velocity Extreme. Down to just a duo coming into Lipovka. Look at that Lotus, just a smoking. Snaps is up to 5 eliminations, but we also have another team. We have Team 12 trying to come up right behind Get Up 10. Team 12, Raise Esports. They are down to just a duo. We got Despise and Mika holding on to these cliff sides of Lipovka. And I do think that we're getting an off angle from Get Up 10. You can see him all the way over on that side. It is Zeke's. Let me check in on the Zeke, see what he is doing. Zeeksy, are you napping? Wake up, Zeeky. Wake up, Zeeksies. Alright, so we did pull away. We're headed over towards the mansion area. So we've got this wide open space, and this is where PUBG really likes these players to fight. So I'm guessing our final zones are going to be over by the AN of mentions. So let's see what happens next. Alright, what is happening with Starry, and the LGOPOP? And I think it's good time to go ahead and put that map screen back up. We are in zone 4. So there you go. You can see that we got a couple of teams doing that zone sweep. We got T Velocity coming down and around as the duo. We got Quack and Xenon coming on in. Plus, we've got this cluster right on down by the prison still. We got Get Up 10, Rain, and Pain America. I'm going to try not to sing that all night long. But you guys already know. You guys all already know. Bitey, I saw you. Alright, so it's kind of quiet at the moment, but let's keep an eye on this. Let's see if I am right about where we're gonna end up. And I'm gonna scroll on in. I do see a couple of teams, Pain America, wrapping around over towards that western side. Goes to get that practice in for PMNC finals tomorrow. Let's go, Rain. Yes, Rain is doing amazing. Let me check in on the Rain. Look at your boys over here. We got Mercy up to 5 eliminations and Shadow up to 5 eliminations. 11 total. And they are still chasing that zone. You saw just when they got to that zone, the zone pulled away from them again. So we're going to the SION. I was off by just a hair. Well, the N is still in it, guys, so that counts. It counts, it counts. So now, let's see. Most of these teams do have to pull out and over, so I think we've got the ditch dwellers over here. Yep, they've already set up into this. Hello, Spidey. So they are already set up and in here. The problem with these ditches is all the sight lines up and around, not only ahead of him here, but also over on the other side by the prison. So all these hills can see right on down and in. But if you can get your smokes up and along the way, you guys have a really good chance of defending the ditches. So let's go. Let me go ahead and scroll on in just a little bit quiet tonight at the moment. Let me put that map screen up there, give you guys an idea. There's nobody at the south, so I'm going to just go ahead and scroll it on down. We still have a bunch of zone sweepers, though. Look at that. They are still rotating around the outside of zone rather than pushing on into zone. And you can see that. Let me put that back up there. Rain Esports Ghosty is one of the zone sweepers, and they're doing a good job. They came up and around from the south, and they're just working their way in to see where they want to go. So let's go. You can see them right here as we got Lazy watching. Here they come right on down and in, and they're going to the one stacks over here where Team 12 Despise right in front. Despise does find a little bit of Shadow. Let's get on over to Shadow. Shadow was knocked and all that. Mercy me. And just getting pelted from all these sight lines. As I said, these ditches can be good, but they're really difficult if you don't have your smokes up and ready. And look at your mini map. Up and above, everybody coming into the ditches. We do have Race Esports, and then let's see, up in that upper northwest side, we've got Starry Fun coming right on in over here onto Xenon and Quack trying to hold him off as well. So now let me go ahead and put that up on, that's the northwest side with Rays coming in, and now we are over here in the prison ditches. So let's see what's happening right over here as they're coming up and around. Looks like they're going to be coming in right behind Starry, right over on that other side. So now let me see what the Zeeks is doing. Zeeks with the shack. Look at all the sight lines down into these ditches. So Zeke's right here in this area trying to keep an eye. He is the only one still standing for Get Up 10. He knows that he's got teams all the way around him, and he is just watching each and every. Ooh, he's got that nade out. Let me see it, Zeeks. Let me see it. Boom! Right into that smoke. So now, let's see. We also have Velocity Quack trying to get those nades right up and in onto Pain America. So they coming in and right over here on this eastern edge. So now let's go. Let's see. And Zeke's watching them come on in. Oh, Zeke's. They are blasting that door right off your shack. Hello, Caesar. Hello. Big fan, Caesar. Big fan. Alright, so now we are down to the top 5 teams. At the moment, we still have Team 12, Raise Esports, Team 13, Pain America. Oh, LAJ. So let's check in on Zeus over here throwing the nades right up and over onto Celsius. Lazy. And then we got Pain America. So we're down to the final 3 teams. Let's see what's going on right over in here. So we've got 3v1v1. We got Lazy right on over here. And we also have Fireboy far outside of this new zone, trying to come up and in onto the Starry Fun. So now, let's see if I can wrap up and around, give you guys an idea just how close they are. We got the smoke blooms coming right up and in all the little pretty flowers. Alright, there you go. I think we've got all the players in here now. There you go. So now you can see just how close they are. Zeus still trying to come up and in, trying to find Lazy on the backside of this. Lazy creeping right up and in, and Fireboy pushed all the way up. Just coming right up and in that smoking mobile. So now let's see. We still have the LG over here. Let's check in on Zeus. Zeus still trying to figure out where everyone is. We still got all the smoke plumes coming up and over. And our top fragger at the moment is Fireboy. Fireboy paying attention to all the movement. Just trying to wait it out until somebody makes that fatal mistake. And we've got one tree and a few scattered rocks along the way. So let's go ahead and scroll on around this way. I think you can see everybody on the right side of your screen now. So Fireboy getting a nade over onto Starry. So it's now down to a 1v1. Fireboy versus LEGOP and Lazy. Looks like Lazy is pushing right up and in on the LEG, and Lazy taking out Fireboy. Fireboy finds LEG. So now we are down to a 1v1. We got Fireboy up to 8 eliminations. Fireboy for Pain America. Team 19 Celsius Gaming on your right hand side, up to an eliminations because he is lazy, trying to stay out of that molly as Fireboy coming in with the nades, with the what a shot with that S12. And there you have it, guys. Pain America coming in first with 12 eliminations, 10 placement, 22 total points coming in with that first Erangel match. GG's. Celsius Gaming coming in second with 3 eliminations, and Starry Fun coming in third with 7 eliminations. GG top 3. Here are the rest of your scores: 4 through 6, 7 through 9, 10 through 12, 13 through 15, 16 through 18, 19 through 21. Going all out, it is Pain America. Fireboy, 9 eliminations, 1,160 damage. So when we come back, we will be jumping with Pain America. Fireboy, I should have some live scores if it's printing tonight, but I will be right back. Don't forget to hit the like, please, and also get your screenshot of Starry OB over into the Unholy Discord server to get your name on tonight's Wheel of Name. I'll be right back. And Martine. So the Chosen are still coming up and around, not too far away from Team Entity. So let me get some Team Entity over here as they're coming right up and in. So now it is down to Hope and Ace OB. Oh, Ace OB now is just down to Nexus OB. Nexus OB coming up and around. Gonna go ahead and try to pick up some hope, get some of that last hope going on. As our zone, we are still in stage 1 with 44 seconds still in this. So now Hope is back up onto his feet, but there they come right up and around. And now BMF coming right up behind that rock, trying to get that elimination, but we are able to hold that off, and there goes another elimination. So now we are, are you going to be able to get everybody picked back up? It is no, we lost Ace OP and 5. Oh, we do have another player coming right up and in. It's Upgrade. Upgrade is coming right up behind Team Entity. Upgrade may be able to get in onto this. It is 6, 6, 6, 6, 6. And so now I know this nade could really hurt Team Entity, because if you look over there, Team Entity, both of them down really low in health. Hope only had about 1 HP. And now here he comes right up and over. He's able to get that elimination. So now Team Entity is down to just Nexus OB. And now let's see what else is happening. It is a 1v1 right up here in these hills. And so now let's see if we... Oh, I couldn't catch him fast enough, guys. Let's go ahead and scroll on in. Looks like we're pulling off a prison island, and we got the fight going on to that southern side where the Golden Eagles are. So let's head on over to the Golden Eagles. And looks like we lost Bob before we could get on over here, but we got Bennywall pushing right up and in onto Shu Young. Shu Young taking those shots with that S12, trying to get Bennywall right on out. Bennywall said, I'm out. I'm gone. And there goes 7 deadly. Ooh, what a spray. What a spray by Shu Young onto Sam. And we do have another fight going on. Let me see if I can find out what is going on. Exceed over here with the last match winner. Let's get some now on the screen, and it is Antho over here trying to come right up and in. So now let's go on the side by side so we can catch as many of these fights as possible. Shu Young down to about 10 HP, but it looks like we do have Equinox coming right up behind Shu Young, not too far away. Shu Young with the fuzzy dust in that rearview mirror. Alright, so now let's see what else is going on. It looks like they're pretty far apart, so we'll go ahead and find out what else is happening. Let's get on up here to... Oh, I was giddy right when I got you. So now we are down to just... Yeah, Nan! With the nade on both screens. Nan up to an elimination with that Nesta nade. Nesta. Let's go ahead and put that map screen back up there, guys. There you go. And split screen is I can't see anything. Aww. Well, most people seem to really like it, so let's see if they decide that they don't like it. I've been getting a lot of good feedback that they like the side by side because they want to see the fights. So I'm sorry if you don't like it. I'm sorry. So now let's see what else is going on with the rest of it. I do see it looks like Bennywall may be in some trouble right on down here. And we do have Level X coming right up and over towards where Bennywall is. So we'll have to keep an eye on our MS is up to 131. Whose room is this, Bennywall? Are you up to 131 MS? Holy moly. Alright, so the 7 deadly sins are down to just a duo, but they are right over here with Level X. So now let's check in on what Level X are doing. It doesn't look like they're pushing up and around, but I do see Lazy getting into position not too far away from where the 7 deadly sins are. The rest of this is pretty good, but we are down to 8 teams. 8 teams, and we are only in stage 2. So let me go ahead and put that map screen back up there. Tell me, guys, of these 8 teams, are any of these 8 your pick for the winner? One of them will be winning. Remember. So let's go ahead and show that. Let's go. Alright, guys, let's see. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to match number 2 of the Unholy Thursday night cash scrims. We are headed into Miramar. I hope you use the break time to get your screenshot of Stario B over into the Unholy Discord server. Get your name on tonight's Wheel of Names. Are you guys ready to see these scores? Coming in first, Pain America. I can't help it, guys. I can't help it. It's an M&M thing. 22 total points. Starry Fun and Rain Esports tied at 12 with Velocity, rounding out the double digits with 10. But this is just the beginning. We still have Miramar. We still have the Rondo match, the leaderboard shuffle match of tonight, and then the absolute total chaos of Aaron got at the end. So let's go. Oh, +2. So now we got an extra couple minutes for me to sit here and yap to you guys. Hello, Mafia. Big fan, big shout out to Thunder Beast for always coming in and supporting the stream. These players, the Unholy Discord server, guys, please remember to hit the like. Let's get these guys out into that YouTube algorithm. Let some people come on in and just see how insane these players' skills are, because they are very skilled. Duos and solos getting kicked. Uh-oh. Who's in trouble now? Nehan with the nade. Yes, we got a shout out. We got a shout out when something amazing happens. Ooh, Team 20, Havoc. Havoc be creating havoc elsewhere, apparently. So let's go. I think we're getting ready to start. Susohan. Susohan. I hope I'm saying your name right. I hope. Nehan. I like how he wrote it. I like it. Alright. Let's go. Let's see. Looks like we got a Force player in here. Team 17, Savage Protocol. Looks like we're missing one tag. We need to... Oh, there he is. Drifting right on in. Green, best wishes from Flame Rage. Thank you. Big shout out to Flame Rage. All right, guys, this time we are going to be jumping with Pain America. I can't help it. 9 eliminations, 1,160 damage. Let's see some more of that from from Fireboy. You guys are killing me. I love you guys. Love ya. Alright, so now let's go. Let's go. Alright, here we go. Fireboy, before I forget again. Got the memory of a gnat tonight, guys. Let's go. Pain America. It's lucky I like the name of the team. And there's a Fireboy on the map screen. Team 13. Oops, stopped a little soon. There he is, your last match, Top Fragger, in all his splendid pink. That should be easy to see across Miramar. What was that? Oh, a pink flash. A pink flash. Alright, guys. I gotta be careful. I'm gonna end up getting copyrighted again. We got 10 seconds for our Miramar. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Oh, the bunny, the crystal bunny. I knew I left it somewhere. Here it goes. We're coming in from that northwest side of Barcelona, going right up across that eastern edge of the map to the west side of Las Leones de Drilla. We got going over the top of Minas Generalis, to the west of El Azahar, over the top of Terra Branca, and all the way up to Camp Militar. So any AFKs will be chicken nuggies. So let's see if anybody's going to Camp Militar in a search of those special extra points. Alright, let's go. Let me check in on our early flight path jumpers. So we got Velocity going down to Barcelona. We got Alpha 4 Legend. There you go, Burnt Penguin. Your Academy team headed over to Villa del Mar. Not too far away from Team 17, Savage Protocol. And what else can I show you? We got Team 18, Velocity Extreme, headed over towards Chumacera, but they're going to be taking on Chumacera by themselves. We do have Rain going over with Jay Nabal and Duplicado. Look at this though. We've got one team in Ala Leones. We got the Ego Lifters. So the Ego Lifters gonna have all that loot. We got two teams headed up here to El Azahar. We got Pain America with Rays Esports. So we're gonna go ahead and put them up on the screen. And as soon as we find out where our first zone is, I'll try to get some of these fights, because Rain is already in a fight. We're going down to that southeast side of Leones again. So let me get over onto Shadow. Shadow already up to 2 eliminations. Ghosty Mimosti, if you are out there, your team should be able to get him picked back up. But Jay Paul is down to just a duo now. The same duo that remained the last time. So let's see what is happening over here. We got Race going all the way around. We got Despise all the way over on the eastern side. And look at this. Fireboy might be, oh yeah, Fireboy was definitely the target from Despise right when we were talking about Despise being over there. So now he knows that he has got somebody over in the barn. Rain Mercy finding another one. So now Rain Mercy up to an elimination. And so now Jay Nepal is down to just a solo over there in Picado on your right hand side. And we still have this fight from the last match, Top Fragger, and he is being watched by Team 12, Razy Sports. So it looks like they're pulling apart. I'm going to go ahead and just pull out just a little bit, see what other fights are going on. I do see another bunch of chaos going on in the truck stop just to the south of El Azahar, where we are now, with two teams right on top of each other. It does look like Savage Protocol getting into kind of a trap play if Alpha 4 Legends Academy comes out through those valleys, the road section. I think they're gonna have some issues coming on in. Oh, what a nade. Alright, so now I'm gonna go ahead and put this back up on the screen. And Rain coming in, ghosted all 4 of your teammates, or all 4 of your players coming in with some eliminations. We got Shadow up to 2 of those out of the 4. So now we're going to get on over. Oh, it's Starry. Look at that over here at the truck stop. So we do have all 4 of them from Starry Fun with the Thunder Beast. Thunder Beast right over here at the truck stop with LG and Starry for Starry Fun. So let me see what's going on with Thunder Beast. Hello, Hitman. And let's get the Nehan. Let me see if Nehan can get another nice nade for us. Woo! What is that when all the letters start with an N? Alliteration or something? I don't even know. Let's check in on Antho. Antho, where's your helmet? My man, you got a dead level 1 vest and no helmet, but he is still pushing up and in. So now, let me see. Fireboy just trying to get on over to this coop. And he knows, oh, Despise is long gone. So now, let's go ahead and scroll on in and check in on what is happening over here. As they are starting to kind of pull apart from each other. So let me see if I can get that over here so you guys can see that most of Pain America is over on the western side, where Raze is over on the eastern side of El Azhar. All these teams do need to come on out, so let me go ahead and put that up on the map for you for just a second so that you guys can see where we are headed. There you go. Let me know if your teams are still in here, because we still have 18 teams. Oh, Pain America. Pain America, they are down 8 players. They're trying to come right up and in. Bananas! Oh, what a good name. I wish I would have seen that. Good, big fan of you. Big fan of you, Amadeus. Oh, is it your birthday tomorrow? Tomorrow, Amadeus? Am I close? Am I close? Am I close? Shout out in the chat to Amadeus. It's his birthday, I think, tomorrow. Tomorrow. Oh, we lost bananas. Banana. It does look like Raze is paying attention to this cliffside there, making sure that this cliff. Ooh, look at this. The duel comes right up and in. Fireboy with the M16. He's got an M16 and a Vector. You don't see that very often, but Despise had so much pressure on him. He did not get to loot that much. So now let's go. Let's see what else is happening. Ooh, Fireboy goes down and out. So now Pain America down to just a duo, just a solo, and I'm not sure what to call you. Shiwawi? Sorry, coming right up and in. He is able to get Ray's son. So now let's go. He is just a 1v3 over here in El Azhar. Thunder Beast going over to get into the zone. They are going to prioritize zone, getting out of the fight. And let's go. I see Alpha 4 Legend. We got Ken over here. I'm about ready to run right on into Velocity. So Velocity's not too far away. So I don't want to get off of this solo, but it does look like Raze might be leaving. So and they might be headed on over to that zone. Yeah, they're headed on into zone. And our zone's getting ready to collapse. Let's go ahead, and we are still going over to the southern side of Las Leon, to the southeast of Las Leon. So let's go ahead and head on over here and find out what is going on with the southwest side. So we do have right over here Alpha 4 Legend for Burnt Penguin in my chat. Let's see, is it Keat? I'm not sure if I'm close. I am not sure. I'm gonna let Keat. Alright, so it does look like they're gonna go ahead and pull away from this chaos, but they did have to because the zone did shift away from them, but they do still have the Savage Protocol behind them with Velocity coming right up and in front of them. They do have a scout coming out. Here you go, Burnt Penguin. Your scout doing really well. He is making sure he gets on in, but look at that smoking mobile. He's going to go ahead and take this south coastline compound. Alright, let's go. Let's see what else is happening. I see some chaos right on over here. Let's find out what is happening with Team 19 and Team 6. Team 19 Celsius Gaming coming on in, taking over the Red Rocks up at the top of the north side of Leones. And I see Liquid Neon playing for Eagle Lifters. He's just paying attention to the Red Rock. Look at that. He sees Apple apple right there in front of him. So he's trying to get Apple's helmet. So let's see if he can get Apple's helmet off while I go ahead and shift on in, get us a little bit better so I can put up the map for us. Trying to get, is that icy? I think that's icy coming down that hill ridge. So now let me go ahead and put the map screen back up, and we do have another fight going off. Let me see if I can find where this fight is. I think it's the cluster over here. Burnt Penguin, your team is in a bunch of chaos over on the southwest. What a shock by Lecky. But they are coming right up and in onto velocity now. Let me find... Ooh, a Nuxify. Get back up. Get back up. Let me check on the Quack. Quack finding Lucky right when we got off of him. And so now he is knocked. But we do have several teams. If you look up in your mini-map, we have 4 or 5 teams over on the southwest side. Outside of the zone, we have Velocity, Alpha 4, Legend, the Academy, and Savage Protocol, all coming in from the southwest side. So Quack trying to get the Molly, trying to get... Ooh, he just got out of that in time. Look at that. We do have Naturals right across the way, trying to spray him down, but we also have Velocity up at the top. Velocity is also trying to get these shots right on down on top of him. So look at this. We've got Alpha 4 Legend just getting sandwiched between the two teams. And we still have a full 4-man team for the Savage Protocol and for Velocity. Right when I said that, a Nuxify. And Matthias, I am doing okay. How are you? Alright, what else can I show you? So Exceed is also in a fight. Let me see if I can find out where Exceed is. Exceed right on over here, I believe. Yes, they are. We did lose Wales Kitty. Let's go ahead and get this fight on the screen. They're over here with Raids Esports, and the Raids Esports, I only see a duo or a solo on the screen. So they're still... Velocity is trying to gatekeep Alpha 4 Legend, the Academy team. Look at that. Oh, what a spray by Zidane. And I think he was able to get that knock. I'm not sure why Alpha 4 Legend was running along the top of that hill cliff. So... Alpha 4 or Burnt Penguin and talk to them about keeping down on the other side of that hill cliff. Alright, what is happening right on over here with the Fearless 4 coming right up and in? So they are coming in onto Team 10. Let's go ahead and put this right up over here. And our zone's getting ready to pop. Let's go ahead and see where we're going. Ooh! We have centered right around Leones. So we may have an urban finish after all these levels of play. So not sure what is happening with my dog and my cat. Alright. So let me see. We do have the Fearless 4 pushing right up and in onto Team 10, as we also have another team, Team 21, Zero Patience over here, also trying to get up and in here. Holla, where are you headed? I see you running up and around this backside, trying to get the shots right on in onto that poor Solo. Autistic right up here, throwing those mollies, trying to keep them from coming up these stairs. The Fearless 4, all pushing right up and in. Howa coming down. Oh, Autistic going right out into that molly by Howa. Howa, hot is it? Alright, so now Nehan on the screen. Alright, let's go. Woo, look at the eastern side of this map. Everybody's coming right up and in onto the eastern side. They are all coming in through these gaps and these valleys. Ooh, that could be hard on some of these teams. It does look like the Alpha 4 Legends, they're going to be able to come in onto this the northwest side pretty much uncontested. So that's a good rotation for them. But Nehan driving right through that swarm of 556 gnats, but he was able to make it into one of the 5 stacks right on over here, or the office building. Sorry guys. Oh, what's happening over here? Kazuki, what did you find? You found a solo over here. It is Team 21, 0 patience, and he is just keeping his head down because he also has velocity up on that hill ridge, watching right on down on top of him. So he's trying to stay out of that. As we got Team 22 checking their backs, checking to make sure that nobody is going to come in behind them, because they are wanting the southeast side to themselves. So let's go ahead and scroll on in. I think now's a good time to put that map screen back up there, give you guys an idea of where your teams are. We are down to 12 teams, but there's a lot of space between most of these teams. I see a lot of the teams already getting set up into Leones, and we do have a fight going on in Leones right on over here. So let's see what's going on. It is Starry right over here with Team 18, Mr. Bombastic. Let's get him onto the screen. There we go. And I'm going to go ahead and center this up just a little bit because we've only got 7 seconds. So let me scroll on in, get that ready for you guys so you guys can see where our next zone is going. And we do a donut. So we are going Leones. So we have all the Leones in this, a little bit of that ridge line where we already have a team Rain set up right on that Leones East Ridge. So we know that a team control were in here. That'd be a nasty fight up on that ridge line. But right now, Rain has it all to themselves. And let's go. We're over here on this western industrial edge, and we're coming on in. Let's see. We still have plenty of space between all these teams. Let's see what kind of sightline Shadow is getting for Rain Esports. And look at that. It looks calm and perfect day in Leones. Come on in. All are welcome to lose their helmets. Alright, what else is happening? I do see Team 4. We got issues coming right up onto Shadow. That's kind of fun. Hello, issues. Are you causing issues for Rain over here? You are. You are causing some issues. Where's the problem when you need them? Alright, what is going on with Urza? Urza's coming up over here, but they also have Velocity and Starry Fun right in these buildings, so that we've got the fights going on in the Leones buildings for sure. You can see and hear all the fights. We do have Slack. I'm not sure which team Slack is. There's no tag for Slack, and I'm not sure. Slack no longer here. Let's see. Oh, Slack over here in Velocity, guys. But let's see what else is happening. Where's my mutant grape? My mutant grape right on over here, not too far away from everything as usual. So now, while you guys watch all this chaos, I'm going to go ahead and scroll on in just a little bit more. I think what we could do is go over to Shadow, and then we could kind of come up and check in on what you guys can see from this ridgeline. There's not a lot, but there goes Naturals out to Exceed. Exceed down in the southeast side of Leones. But we've got so much space in Leones, I can't really show you much of anything at this point. And let's see what's going on. Oh, we got the Fearless 4 right across from Marine Esports coming in on the other side of the valley, coming out of that eastern edge of Leones. And I think our zone just popped again, going into stage bad. Vortex trying to get those shots across onto Team 18 Velocity. And we are going to the southeast side of Leones. So that ridge line where Rain was still in. They would have been zone blessed, but they pushed over to get into one of the fights because they do have several teams coming on in. We have got the Thunder Beast. Ooh, look at Mafia. Mafia up to 3 eliminations. We did lose the Hitman over here, but we've got Thunder Beast, Flame Rage, Thunder Beast OP Zone. Yes, Thunder Beast is in that good spot, right in the middle to get all sorts of eliminations if they are pushed up and in. And we do have Rain up on that ridge line, so let's go. Let's see what else is happening. Let's see who's fragging at the moment. Right now, it does look like Thunder Beast Mafia. All these players that you can see up in the mini-map above. Look at this mini-map. All of these teams and players, he has the most. Let me go ahead and scroll on in so I can show you the next time the map goes ahead. We got 30 seconds left of Zone 5, so let me go ahead and scroll that on in, show you where we are. Just about all the players are in. You can see that Rain still had that cliffside all the way to the east, and all these players are pushing into the center of Leones. So Starry going down. Let's see, Mafia still searching, still coming on in, and he is still the top fragger of all these players. Look at that. Of all these players, he still has the most eliminations. Alright, and we did shift, and we're going to that eastern edge, the far east of Leones, but it is in Leones. Look at that. So Rain coming down, got into zone again. Rain just zone blast just as they move on down and rotate into the zone to get into the fights. The zone says, okay, I'm with you. Here I come. Here I come. Oh, let's see what Exotic can see from the top of this hilltop. It looks like he is getting a whole lot more. Look at that, guys. Let's go ahead and put this up on the side by side so you guys can see all the tags right on top of each other. Alpha 4 Legend, the far northern Alpha 4 Legend Academy, the far north team, all the way down to Exceed down at the south. And then we've got all these teams right here in the center already set up. We still have, oh, look at that, Alpha 4 Legend 23. That is Starry Fun and Thunder Beast. Is that Thunder Beast putting all those smokes on out? It does look like we're coming up and in onto Alpha 4 Legend and Rain one more time. So bring it on down just a little bit. There you go. And oh, Mafia was up to 4 eliminations. Now we're down to Neon. Neon, you are the sole survivor of Thunder Beast. And there they go, Thunder Beast coming in with 5 eliminations. But we still have Neon, and he's got 6 nades. So you know we're going to see something. Let me check on How has it been over here in Leones? It's getting a little hot and sweaty. We are crushing them on in. Let me scroll a little bit that way. You guys can see just about everything now. And let's check in on Alpha 4 Legends, the Academy. Look at him. up on this rooftop. He could see everybody. He is trying to get Howa. Howa was getting chewed up by that 556. Oh, now he can see. That's the one that I thought was Alpha 4 Legend across the way with Starry Team. Who is that? It is AFLDD. So I did see that. Alright, so we are done. Neon with the nade over on the LEGOB. Let me check in on the Neon because he is down to 3 eliminations. Look at that. He can see Alpha for Legend DD. And bye-bye. So now Nehan coming right up and in. We do have Thunder Beast up to 7 eliminations. Nehan just trying to get into zone, coming up and over all these walls like a ninja. Ninja Nehan. He is just not. He is keeping the pressure on these teams. Fearless 4 coming right up and in. We are down to the top 3 teams. So we have the Fearless 4 versus the solo from Thunder Beast and Alpha 4 Legends. We do have the Academy team with us tonight. So let me go ahead and scroll on down just a little bit. You can see all these teams there still. Ooh, we still have Lakwiti. Am I close? I don't know these names. Burnt Penguin. Help me with these names. Alright, so we have the Fearless 4. Ooh, I hear some mortars. Who's got the mortar? Mega up to 4 eliminations over here. Howa. What is happening? Oh, it was right over here. He was the one with the mortar. So now, what is happening? We're down to the top 2 teams right here, coming right up and in. We got a duo versus a full squad. Howa going down. So now we are duo versus a trio. And oh, there it goes. There it goes. Fearless 4 coming in first. Let me get that on the right screen. There you guys go. With 9 eliminations coming in second. Alpha 4 Legend, the Academy team coming in second with 7 eliminations. And Thunder Beast coming in third with 7 eliminations. GG's top 3. Those urban finishes are really rough, but you guys played them beautifully. Hello, gorgeous twin Kisra. Good morning. Here are your scores: 4 through 6, 7 through 9, 10 through 12, 13 through 15, 16 through 18, 19 and 20. Going all out. Fearless 4 mega, 5 eliminations, 778 damage. Will be jumping with the Fearless 4 going into a rondo. Tonight's leaderboard shuffle match. You know how hot and sweaty it is. Don't forget to get your screenshot of Starry OP over into the Unholy Discord server so we can get your name on tonight's Wheel of Names. Shout out to Unholy for sponsoring the UC giveaway. I will be right back with the scores and some more sweaty action. Please hit the like and I will be right back. It looks like we got Vatic coming down and around over towards that western edge. They can come into those hills of Chumasera that they like so much, but there's not going to be anybody there waiting for them because all the rest of the teams are pretty center zone. We do have Upgrade coming right in, not too far away from Boba, and I do think that they're going to run into each other, and 66666 is the last one still standing, so he's going to have to watch that as they come on in. Chosen Potato taking out Chosen Gamma. Chosen, oh, we do have a big fight going on right on over here. Let's see what's happening. as we've got the Chosen coming right up and in onto Equinox. So Potato up to 4 eliminations. Did we lose team control? That's the question. That is the question. Team control was right over here. We'd still have JPK. Oh, had JPK over here, but he is gone. Hello, Spidey. How is Labby2? Let me know, Spidey. We don't have anybody over on this eastern side, so I'm just going to go ahead and bring this on in. And it does look like Vatic is still coming around towards that western side, but if they come into the southwest, they're going to come into 7 Deadly Sins, Team Control, and the Chosen. The Chosen are right there to that western edge, right by where Vatic may come on in. So we'll have to keep an eye on that. And another modeler. Thank you, whoever the moderator is. Thank you, thank you. Alright, so let's go. Let's see what else is happening. It does look like we might have Potato running right up and in onto the Boba Lovers. I believe that is. There's that. I can't see. Is that you, Calicar? It is the Boba Lovers right across from where Potato was coming. And so now we do have Thunder Beast still coming in. They had a long way to come in. They were all the way up in that Oasis area. So they're coming all the way down to the north side of Leones. That doesn't get much farther away than that. And I'm sure that they're not so happy about that blue zone traffic coming on into zones. Chosen Potato trying to get the shots now across onto the Boba Lovers as the Boba Lovers are trying to come up and over that ridge line. But the rest of Chosen, or the rest of Equinox, I'm sorry, the rest of Equinox are in position to cover each other. If you look up in your mini map up in the upper right, they do have a lot of oversight onto each other. So I like the coverage here. And it does look like the Boba Lovers are coming right on in, right between where the Equinox are and Level X. And here comes the last match winners coming in from that northeast side. And it does look like Guru for Team Control may have the full team of Vatic right in their lap. So Vatic coming right on in there between all that. Level X over on the other side of where the Chosen are in the fight. So let's see what is going on. Your favorite stranger. Alright, so here it is. So now let's see what else is happening right over here, because we do have, if you look up in your upper right hand side, you can see that we've got several teams in this western industrial edge of Leones. We do have Upgrade coming in. 6-6 was able to come on in. We do have Level X over here. We've got the Boba Lovas and Equinox. We're all right on top of each other. And our zone does pop, and we are coming right on into this western industrial edge of Leones. So this is a pretty typical area where PUBG likes to bring everybody in these customer rooms. We've seen this, so these guys probably have their favorite dips all mapped out. And so now looks like Level X holding down those grays. Vatic's still coming in, but Vatic's gonna start running into Equinox over on that western edge now. So let's get on over to Vatic, find out what happens when they do run into Equinox, because they are right on top of each other. Here we go, and we're on Claws coming right up and over, not too far away from where Equinox are. Looks like alright, so let's see. Oh, so now let's see. We do have 7 Deadly Sins not too far away from all of this as well. And I'm trying to figure out where they are. And look at that. Look at that. We do have Upgrade 6 coming right up and in, and is able to get a knock over onto onto one of them from that north side, and one of the Bubba, that's right, Boba lovers, your favorite stranger. Couldn't remember which team that was, even though I just said his name like 2 seconds ago. Alright, so ooh, here comes Equinox. Claus right up in on this ridgeline. Claus was expecting that nade. He knew that nade was coming right up and over. We do have Kashi on that backside, also throwing the nades right up and over. And oh, now he's getting shot at from behind. So let's go ahead and find out what Kashi is doing for Equinox right on down below. Kashi coming right on back, trying to get his heel back in, but we do have Vatic coming right in through, and we got 7 Deadly Sins Bennywall up on that other ridgeline, keeping those angles right on down and in. So let's go ahead and find out if Bennywall is also keeping an eye on what is happening. So Bennywall coming in on the other side of all this. So let's go. So Equinox, we do have Vatic still pushing in from the outside of that zone, and they have been chasing the zone the entire match, but they are still in this fight right on over here with the 7 Deadly Sins, Equinox, and all that. JPK right over here underneath Level X. Look at that. He's roasting some marshmallows, guys. He's got that marshmallow going on. XP3 up to 3 eliminations coming, still right up and over that ridge line. You can see that blaze is up top of Kashi right here as well. So now let's see what else is happening. If you look up in the upper right hand corner, you can see that we got a lot of chaos right down here in the southwest edge. We have Vatic, Equinox, we've got the 7 Deadly Sins Bennywall trying to hold them off, and let's get some Nehan on the screen, because Nehan has to go across that street. The Thunder Beast, all 4 of them right over here in this compound. They got to go across the street right into the likes of Vatic, Level X, and the Boba Lovers. And all these teams that are down here already just trying to keep the rest of them off the top of them. So now let's go. We're still coming out into these hills of the western edge of Leslie on the western industrial side, and it does look like XP3 knows that Equinox Lad is right on down. So now let me go ahead and put the side by side. One person out of like 300 people have said that they don't like this, but I'm just going to keep doing this because everyone seems to like it. Vladimir going out to a nade. Hello everyone, and welcome back to match number 3 of the Unholy Thursday Night Cash Scrims. And we do have the Wheel of Names tonight as well. I hope you guys were able to get Starry in the chat. Starry is OP. Let's get him in the chat. Get him over your screenshots over to the Unholy Discord server so I can see your name on the Wheel of Names. I appreciate all of you, and thank you for hitting that like. I really appreciate that too. So are you guys ready to see these scores? Coming in first, Pain America with 26 total points. Fearless 4 and Rain tied at 20 total points. And then we got another tie. Starry Fun and Thunder Beast at 19. There are 7 points between first and fifth going into Rondo. So anything can happen. You can see over here they are still loading in. We are on hard start. We do have Team 20 Havoc still missing. We're down to just a duo for Pain America. Hopefully they can... Oh, right when I said that, there was a Pain America in slot 1, so they should be a trio. They are in the lead, but only by 7 points. And we're getting ready. Getting ready. We are 1 minute, 2 minutes past hard start, so we should be starting fairly quickly. There it is. They popped that right when I said it. This time we are jumping with the Fearless 4 Mega Ray. I'm not sure if I'm even saying his name right. 5 eliminations, 778 damage. So let's find the Fearless 4 and go into Kisra's favorite map of all. Alright, load in. Already losing my voice. I love allergy season. It makes things exciting, you know. Who wants to hear normal voice when you can sound like a frog? Alright, where is Mega Ray? There he is. I found him on the map screen. We are good there. And Mega Ray, there he is. Your last, the last match, top fragger in the Mummy. You know what they say about the Mummy when you see the Mummy. Love you too, Mafia. Big fan. Thunder Beast, so supportive. I love you guys. Love you guys. Alright. Look at him. He just kind of checking it all out. Got that glacier. Look at him flexing, guys. Just a flexing. Here we go. And we have the solo flight path this time. We're coming up from that southeast side, going all the way up to the center of the map. So we're jumping with the Fearless 4 this time. Let's see what happens. Let me get that off of there. We are going over the top of the Neax factory, so we already know we're going to have some craziness there. The temples are not that far away. Miran, not that far away. Stadium, so we got all sorts of really good drop spots. So let's see where these players are going to go. Let me get that off of there. There we go. And we got the solos jumping. Look at that, going to the recall centers. Is Dan Ching going to get a couple of them? It does look like Dan Ching does have 2 teams headed on down. And here we go. So the Fearless 4 headed over towards, are you guys headed towards the Miran? It does not look like you're headed towards the Neax factory. Can't quite tell. Look at him flexing. Woo, look at that flex. Look at that flex. Alright, guys. So we're still going on up and over the Neax factory. Will be on your screen in just a few minutes. As soon as we figure out what is happening, I wanted to watch all this flexing. And he is jumping with Team 7, the Royal Family Extreme, and 16 Alpha 4 Legend Academy. So now let's go ahead and he is watching. He's watching where everyone's going. Look at that. He's got that bird's eye view, and there we go. So now let's get some side by side. We're gonna go ahead and head on over to the Neax factory, and we got Alpha 4 Legend DD playing for Starry Fun over here. Let's see who's already got some. We got Alpha 4 Legend Lecken with an elimination. We've got Level X Icy playing for Celsius Gaming with an elimination. And we got Urza over here with an elimination. But you should see their mini-map. The mini-map is crazy. Absolutely crazy over in the Neax factory. Just to give you an idea, look at all the teams over in here. So it does look like Mega Ray is over here with Team 6. Yes, Team 6 is over here, the Eagle Lifters. And he's just going to go ahead and... Oh, he saw where Team 16 dropped. Let's see if he can get some of that over there. We still have Zeus for Urza over here. Up to 3 eliminations. Alright, look at him coming up and over that ridgeline. He got that solo. He watched that solo like a hawk coming on down. He did have his backup over here. Mafia for Thunder Beast coming up and in with an elimination. So now let's see what else is going to happen. Does he know that across the river we do have Deku? So now Deku, do you know that you are solo versus all 4 of them over here? Look at this. Team 6 getting chewed up. Ego Lifters, Deku. I'm not so sure you are in the position to be the recall man, but you are now a solo. Deku, keep your head down. Alright, Mafia picking up the Hitman. Mafia back up to 2 eliminations already. And we still have all this chaos that is going off over here in the Neox factory. Look at all this. We have Team 7 coming right up and in onto Thunder Beast. The Royal Family Extreme Le Boy. He is right outside. And oh, he finds Antho. So now let's see what's going on as they're coming up and around right over here. And Mafia with another one. Mafia now up to 3 eliminations. Also still getting pushed up on by the Royal Family Extreme. And look at Deku. Deku, uh-oh, the last match, top fragger going down to Deku. Deku is able to get that elimination. So now the Fearless 4 knows that he is over here. And now he's trying to get over to the recall center. And look at this. Oh! And he goes down and out. We still have, ooh, alright. We have an AFK for the Ego Lifters. Let's see what else is going on. Let's check in on Velocity right on over here. Mafia on fire! He is smoking and burning. Nehan coming in with that recall. So let's get back on over here and find out what is happening. And that is still Nehan. Let's try this one more time. Get on over here. Come on, click. Click. There we go. There you go. We got Alpha 4 Legend on the right hand side. We got Velocity Quack on your right hand side as Exceed are pushing right up and in. Anuxify up to 2 eliminations. Quack still trying to hold off the push, throwing all these nades. Nades are going off every which way. Look at him coming out coming out through that window. These guys are figuring out the crazy buildings. Some of these buildings you cannot throw nades through the windows. You can't jump through them even though you should. Everything tells you you can get through that window except the window itself. Let's head on over to Rain. Rain is now up to 5 eliminations. And what is going on? We have got the Velocity Exceed coming in on each and every side. So now let's see. We're down to 17 teams now, guys. Let's go. Let me check, we got a couple of solos up here. Hopefully the solos can get their teams back into this. It's always depressing for me to see some of these teams going out so early. So let's see what's happening right on over here. Mercy getting pushed up on by Team 19. Mercy playing for Rain. Team 19, Celsius Gaming coming up and around there outside. And we've got Rain Esports on both screens. Let's go ahead and let's just kind of get that a little bit of, oh, there goes our next zone. So let me go ahead and put that map screen back up there, give you guys an idea of where your teams are coming in. It is a donut zone, but we're shifting down to that southeast side. So we're just to the north side northwest side of Jadina City. So let's go. Let me see what else we can find going on in this match. So we do have a minute. If you guys will go ahead and hit that like. Remember to hit the like for us. Pain America. Let's check in on what the Fireboy is doing. Jay Nepal coming into the Neax factory. Let's get them over onto the screen. We got Fragger and Spidey. No, Spidey. So Jay Nepal up to 5 eliminations. So 8K up to 3 of those eliminations. I'm wishing I knew how to say that a little better, because I don't want to have any YouTube issues saying that, or any mamas and papas out there going, I trusted you to let my kids watch. Alright, so we do have another team coming up and around. Team 18 coming on in now. Team 18, Velocity Extreme. We got Mr. Bombastic over here with Top Frags. Top Frags is now coming on in, trying to find some of that special loot. Alright, what is happening here? What else can I show you? The Fearless Four are getting ready to get into another fight. We can go check in on them. Let's see what's happening over here with that last match. Top Fragger, get up 10 in a fight. Prezi, look at this, in that fight with the Celsius. So now let's see, where is Get Up 10? Where did they end up this time? Get Up 10, Saka, where is your team? So let me see if I can find Get Up 10 in slot 8. We'll do it the easy way. Let's get on over here. Zeexy up to 2 eliminations. So there we go. There we go. They just got into that fight, and they have 4 eliminations, so we're late getting to that one. Let me go ahead and put the side by side. They are not that far away from another team. I did see another team not too far away. Looks like the other team went ahead and went south. That was Pain America. But our zone is getting ready to pop. Let me go ahead and show you on the map where we are headed now. We still have a lot of teams way out in the zones, and we're in stage 3, so these teams do need to start pushing to get on into zone. And we got the EMP zone right over the top of the Neax factory, shutting it all down. And look at that, Get Up 10 in center zone. I do see Pain America getting into a fight right on down here. Banana! No, Fireboy down to about 5 HP. As here comes Rain Esports up and around. So we are, oh, he is the last one still standing. No, we still have him. He's over here trying to get healed back up as Rain pushing around on the back side of this to try to get on over towards him. Banana the peel on the floor. So now let's see what's happening. Shadow, let's see what's happening with you, as we do have Pain America pushing up that hill right in front of Rain trying to get those shots. And let's go Mercy up to 3 eliminations, 6 total for Rain Esports, and they are still pushing right up next to Pain America. Don't forget that Pain America is in first place. They did come into Rondo as a trio, but now we are pushing into Team 4 as we speak. Exceed is not that far away. Let me check out Solitude. Oh, they are all watching. They are watching, keeping track of all these different angles. The issue right underneath Rain, trying to get some of that some of that distraction play. Let's see what else is happening right on over here. I see a couple teams in a fight. Let me go ahead and put the side-by-side on over here. And what is happening with this fight up here? Exotic, what are you keeping an eye on over here? It does look like they're over here in the dragon's teeth, trying to keep an eye on all the different angles. So now, let's see. We do have Urza coming up onto Rain Esports. Pain America staying to that northwest side, but not too far away from Exceed. Exceed trying to get those shots over onto Urza as Urza comes right up and in. Shanky Boy over here on fire in a fight. And it looks like he's the last one still standing over here against... Oof! Look at that animation, that head popping right on off. And it does look like Team 18 was able to finish that up. That was the last D Extreme. And we do have most of Team 11 still in it. Fa is no longer with us. And let's go ahead and scroll on in a little bit. As you guys know, we are in stage 4. It is getting hotter and hotter as we are crushing these teams right on top of each other. And the zone is also hurting them. Looks like Fireboy finding one of them from Alpha 4 Legend Academy. And now Issues. Looks like Team 4 trying to get those shots down on the Get Up 10. Get Up 10 also trying to get those shots right up the hill. Let's check, what the Zeeks is doing. Hello, Zeeksy, big fan. Oh, look at that right behind them. They drove right up and in. Solitude getting knocked. And Issues is down to about 5 HP as they went right on in. And they do have a team coming up behind them. So Exceed does have to watch their back. It is Rain. Exotic fan. Right when I switched right on over, we saw that coming in a 4K. Let me go ahead and scroll on in and get that all set up for our next time I'm able to show the map, because we have less than a minute now of stage 4. And ooh, we do have no CQC down over here pointing out where Exceed is. But look at this, coming right up and behind him is Team 7, the Royal Family Extreme. And now Exotic trying to push right up and in, trying to stay out of the spray from not only Team 4, but Team 7 and Team 16. They are down here in the dip. And I do think they might be able to get it, but they need to smoke. They need to make the divot. They need to get it. They need to get it going. So Wales Kitty applying all the pressure from the top of this hill. Ooh! Who got you? Who got you, Wales Kitty? It was, I see Zeeksy over here. It was Rain Shadow. W Shadow for able to get that shot from all the way over here. Let's not forget, we have Alpha 4 Legend right up on top of all of this, trying to get those shots straight on down on top of their heads. Stage 5, guys. We've got another donut zone, and all these teams trying to find their way into this much smaller, wide open space. So they are all fighting to get it into the zone. We've got Alpha 4 Legend, the Academy, with the Eagle Eye. They can see all the rotations coming right up and around. Right now we are watching Jay and Nepal coming up and around, but look at the mini map. That is Team 4. Exceed rotating, going towards the north in Lakwiti. Trying to get to the shot. Burnt Penguin Don't hate me. I'm trying with these names. So now let's see what's going on with Rain Esports. We did lose Exotic and No CQC, and they are still over here outside the zone fighting with the Royal Family Extreme. Over here, way outside on the southwest side of the zone, we have the Fearless Four right in center zone, so they're going to be having some issues. Let's see. Oh, and there we go. Jay Nepal in a fight. Come on. Thank you. In a fight over here with Team 17. Savage Protocol. Savage Protocol down to just a solo, but we have Hueos Kitty. You can see Kitty coming up right behind Jay Nepal as Jay Nepal trying to push their way into the zone, and there goes, oh, what a spray. What a spray right out of the car. And so now he's going to try to push right up and in onto the zone, and he does not make it. He drives right up and into Jay Nepal. And we got another donut zone. So now let me go ahead and put that up there. And these teams are still crushing in on top of each other. Not a lot of space at this point. We are just out in the zone, pushing and pushing, trying to get on into this. Let me see how much of this of the sky view. Oh, Fearless 4 Hawa going down over here to Team 7, the Royal Family Extreme. We got Get Up 10, all four of them still in it. And off in the distance, we have all four of them from Team 16, the Alpha 4 Legend Academy. So we're down to the top 5 teams. Alpha 4 Legend Academy. We got Jay Nepal, Fragger, Centers. Oh, he's just on the north edge. It's not even center zone. We still have, there we go, Prezi pushing right up and in. Right up and in onto Jay Nepal. Let's see, we're down to the top 4 teams. Let me check on the Prezi. What did you go? Where did you? Oh, he's got the divots. He's got, where did my mouse go? There we go. He's got the cliffside. So now let me see what is going on. We still have the 4 teams over here as they're all trying to push right up and in onto Jay Nepal. Jay Nepal trying to hold off the push, and we still have Fearless 4 over here as well. And now they are trying to push right up and in onto the zone, coming on in. And our zone pulls away from all of these teams. The zone is basically right there at that rock. So we got Jay Nepal to the north, Alpha 4 Legend Academy to the west, and all 4 of them from Get Up 10 to the southeast side. So who is going to win this? It is a 4v2v2. Come on, Get Up 10. And here comes the Doritos from the sky. Now, like me over here trying to hold off the push as they hear Jay Nepal pushing right up and in onto that solo. And there he goes. So now we are down to a 1v4. There we have it. Get Up 10 coming in first with 12 eliminations, 10 placements. That is 22 total points to just shoot them right up that leaderboard. Coming in second, Jay Nepal with 13 eliminations, and the Alpha 4 Legend Academy team coming in third, also with 11 eliminations. All 3 of the top 3 teams coming in with double digits. G top 3. Here are the rest of your scores. 4 through 6, 7 through 9, 10 through 12, 13 through 15, 16 through 18, 19 and 20. Going all out. This guy, AK, 7 eliminations, 1,363 damage. So we'll be jumping with him with tonight's final match. He is playing with J Nepal tonight. So I'll be right back with the scores. Don't forget to get your screenshots over to the Unholy Discord server, because we will be doing the Wheel of Names right after tonight's final match while we wait for the scores to pop. And I will be right back. So now let's see what else is happening. Let's get on over to Nehan. Nehan is up to 2 eliminations. Let's see what he is doing, as Vatic is right up and in on the top of him. XP3 taking those shots as they're coming right up and in. We're down to the top 4 teams. We still have Thunder Beast, Team Control, Level X, and Vatic in this. All 4 of them for Vatic are still standing. All 4 of them from Thunder Beast. And now Level X are down to a trio, and Team Control are down to just a duo. XP3 with the MG3. You can see it on the one screen and hear it on the other. Is XP3 taking those Antho. Antho going down to a nade by Claus right up on the top of this hilltop. So now let's see who is XP3 has 5 eliminations. Vatic up to 9 eliminations together. So now let's see. Claw's still coming up and over that ridge line. Nan trying to keep him off that ridge line. We still have the 4 teams in it, and if you want to see, look up in that upper mini map. You can see that. Oh, right when I got off at XP3, and here comes the Hitman coming right up and over. So now let's go ahead and get some sky view is what I was trying to do earlier. So now JPK coming up from that south side. Tugaru, I love that name. Coming up from the south side as well. Level X still holding down that barn. Hitman, are you the last one still standing? You are. And now you have all of them from Vatic coming right up and around. Hitman hears them all pushing right up and around. So now here they come in the seat swap. The seat swap by Gasper. So we do have some nades coming right up and in from Medu over onto this ridge line. So now let's see what we can see from the top. Now it looks like we got JPK trying to creep up and in onto Vatic, and I only see a trio. Yeah, we lost XP3 in all this chaos at some point or another, but we still have a trio from Level X, a trio from Vatic, and a duo from Team Control. I think I can scroll in a little bit more. Let me go ahead, since we have just a moment, let me go ahead and give you the sky view, show you where everyone is, and look at that, the drop on top of the barn. That doesn't help any of these players get their refresh their lead, that's for sure. And Tugaru's been knocked, so now it's down to just JPK for Team Control. So let's get on into this map and find out what else is happening. Let's check in on some scores. We do have Casper up to 4 elimination, Claus up to 3. Oh, up to 4 eliminations. And now we are down to a... Let's get Medu on the screen, and let me get over onto this side, and we'll give Claus some screen time love for a second. Claus, right when we switch on over, that nade just goes bouncing right past his face. So let's check in on where Casper is. Casper's still coming up and around as well. So now let's see what else is happening. Let's go ahead and side by side find out what is happening. And we got Medu right in that barn. Lazy and icy out behind the containers, and everybody's trying to push right up and in. Look at this, Claus and Blaze not too far across that ridge. So now it does look like Medu watching them as they're coming right in across. XP3 had six eliminations. Vatic up to 14, and it looks like Casper throwing some I see somebody with a mortar. Who's got the mortar? And I'm trying to click on over. Blaze getting ready to push right up and in. Let's check what else is happening over here. Lucky throwing those nades right up and over, right out that door. As they're still pushing right up and in, here comes another nade by Ace. Icy. Oh, what a nade. What a nade. Level X coming in first with 9 eliminations, 10 placement points, 19 total points for this mirror. You're all set and ready. Hello, Toxic Boba. Yes, let's get some Bobas in the chat. Shout out to LEG and the incredible staff over at the Unholy for these great scrims, and UC for one of us out in here. So let me go ahead and put that map screen up. Here we go. And we're coming in with the chopsticks. We got 2 flight paths, one coming from the north to the south and one coming from the east to the southwest edge. So let's see where everybody's going into this gorgeous map, where anything and everything does happen. So now let's see what's happening. We're just onto the flight path now. So we got YKG with level X jumping off already. So Carnage, you got YKG all up and around you. Mayron already getting zone 6, and is that who is there with you in zone 6? The Chosen, is that the Chosen? It looks like we have 3 teams in Mayron. We have the Chosen, Rest in Peace Department, and Zone 6 over there. So, oh, Tech. And look at this chaos going in just over the top of the flight path. Let's check in on what's happening over here in the Neox factory as Madu touches the rooftop, right? Oh, I'm sorry, Madu. I'm sorry. Let's see what's going on with Icy. Icy is taking those shots, and we still don't have our first zone yet. I will try to get as many of these fights as possible as soon as, there we go, our first zone, pretty central. So now let's get on over to zone 6. Tex. Oh, Tex is... Hello everyone, and welcome back to tonight's final Erangel match of the Unholy Thursday Night Cash Scrims. As I've said, the last few weeks we've been ending at Zone 4. We've been breaking every record possible. We're almost on hard start. Let me show you these scores coming in first. The Alpha for Legend Academy with 31 total points, but look how close these points are, all the way down to Team 8. 10 points between first and 8th. So Fearless 4 coming in with Rain tied at 29. Get Up 10 shooting up that leaderboard with 28 total points. Pain America 26. Velocity Extreme 24. Thunder Beast 21. Jaina Ball 20. I said that wrong, didn't I? You guys get it. You guys can read. Alright, this time we're going into tonight's final match with, I think this is Abyss Veil. I'm not sure. But AK shot. 7 eliminations, 1,363 damage, playing for J Nepal. So we don't have far to go. And look at that, he's also got the mummy suit on. You know what they say about the mummy suit. Does he have the glacier? I know that is not the glacier. Looks like, is that the fire M4? I believe it may be. Maybe. There it is. There it is. Look at that fragger go. Woo! Hot, 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 hot. Alright, guys. Here we go. We are just a few seconds away from tonight's final match. Make sure you get your screenshot over to the Unholy Discord server so you guys can get your name on tonight's Wheel of Name. We will be doing it right after this match, and we got 5 seconds. We may only have a few minutes of this entire match. We're coming in from that North George area, going across the northern side of the river. So we're going over the cube, the car spawn. We're going to the north side of Rozhok. Just coming across to the south side of Yasnaya and over to the north side of Lepovka. So there is your flight path. Let's see where everybody goes. And I see a bunch of teams already jumping off at the very start. So we got 3 teams already off, and we got 1 headed down to South George. That is Team 21, 0 Patience. Right over here with Celsius Gaming. They're going to be right on top of each other. We also have Shaggy and the boys, Mr. Bombastic for Team 18. Velocity Extreme headed towards that Geka area. And it looks like the cluster is going over towards the school apartments. One more time. Look at this weather front coming on in. So we do have J Nepal headed on down over here to the west side of Yasnaya, along with the Fearless 4. And, oh, we've got 4 teams over here. The Fearless 4, Team 12, which are Raise Esports. We've also got Team 12, or Team 4 Exceed, Fearless 4, and Team 12 Raise Esports over here. So there it is, our very first zone, all the way over to the eastern edge of Miramar. I left my brain at home. Alright, let's get on over to the apartments and find out what is happening. Let me get the side by side. I cannot read and talk at the same time. You guys start telling me stuff and I lose my mind. Not that I've had much mind to lose. Alright, the spies up over here on top of the police station, trying to get those shots over towards Hawa. Hawa, he just saw you through that window. What are you doing? Hawa, you're going to be seen from the top of that station, but Hawa right over here with not only Raise, but he's also got 2 other teams over here on top of him. Team 4, Exceed, trying to push right up and in. And J Nepal. So now let's see what's happening over here at the school apartment. Let me go ahead and zoom on up so we can see what's happening. We got Starry Fun over at the western side. Over in the main, we've got the Ego Lifters. We got Team 7, the Royal Family Extreme. Team 10, Zone 6. Team 14, Thunder Beast, and we've got Rain No CQC. I think Rain No CQC is about ready to find Thunder Beast, and Rain is down to out. Alright, so now Thunder Beast. Let's check in on what Antho is doing all the way across, but Flame Rage is right over here in the thick of it all. He's right in the center building between Team 10 and Team 7. Team 7 and Team 6 are getting into this fight. Gunda up to 4 eliminations, trying to pick up his teammate. Was that oh, Team 7 coming down and in. Gunda, I did see that you got that, and I think it was a squad wipe. Let's see if we can come on up and find out what is happening now in these school apartments. Let me go ahead and leave that over here. Let's go back over to Yasnaya. Starry, the goat. Yes, Starry is the goat. Oh, Hawa! No! Hawa jumping over that. So now, let's see what Mega Ray is coming right up and in onto Jay and Nat Ball, the last match, top fragger right over here. Next to, I believe, the second match, top fragger. I don't remember which match it was, but he just ate some of that nade, or that pump shotting. Not the nade, guys, not the nade. There you go. Get that centered a little better. And who is the top fragger over here, you ask? It is Misom Soup. Alright, he is coming up and through, trying to get some of those shots right on down on top of Fearless 4 and Jay Nepal. Oh, he almost had some toes. He had almost had those toes. Drizzy on that roundabout. Let's go. Let's see what's happening as we are pushing up and in. Everybody is starting to really push in on each other over here in Yasnaya. In LGOP. Antho getting into the fight over here. So now what is happening over here? We are down to a duo for the Thunder Beast over here with the Royal Family Extreme. And we still have one Whiskey over here with Team 10, Zone 6. So there you go. So let me go ahead and put that map up there so you can what is happening. And there goes, oh, he goes out the window, I see. And we still have Jay Nepal at the top of the stairs. Jay Nepal, let's see what's going on with Fragger. Fragger trying to hold him off as they're coming right up and in. Fragger with the jump shots through the windows. Whoops, wrong button. And let's see what's happening with that map. And we still have a solo over here. And we have 2 solos over here, plus Antho. Antho is across the way, so making a duo for Thunder Beast. But let me go ahead and get that map up there. We have about 30 seconds left of stage 1. We are down to the top 12 teams just that fast. And I can't quite get all the players in there because they're spreading on out. And we still have this fight going on over here with Jay Nepal and Fragger. Oh, our last match, top Fragger, down to about 5 HP. Let me get this map up here. We are in stage 2, and we are going almost to the same spot that we were from the first match. So we still have shelter. Center zone this time. So we did pull off the water. If you guys remember that first match, we had so much water in it. But these players get a little more map space to move around in. But it does look like AK peeking over at Despise. Despise, I'm not sure if you know that you are in the set. Oh, he does now, guys. He does now. So now let's go ahead. We got a fight going on down at this side, so let's get it on our last match winners. So now let me see what's going on. Boomba up to 3 elimination. There goes Despise. And there you go. There it is, Fragger. Fragger, you are up to 4 eliminations. So Jay Nepal, after all those teams dropping in. Yasnaya, Jay Nepal coming out with 5 eliminations, 4 of the 5, 4 fraggers. So now let me go ahead and scroll on out just a little bit and see what else is happening. It looks like Shaggy running into some trouble over here at the crates, and he's trying to get Phoenix picked back up, but we do have, look at that, level X. Icy up on top of the crane, trying to get those shots down onto Team 18 Velocity Extreme. So let's see what Icy can see from the top. It looks like Icy's decided this is not the place to be anymore. So let me check in on Apple over here. It looks like Near is getting closer, so he's living up to his name. And Pumbaa over here. Pumbaa up to 4 eliminate. Oh! Right in the top of the head. Right when I clicked on over. And that was from the Savage Protocol. Team 17. So now, let me go ahead and put that map up there. And put the map up on your screen so you guys can get an idea where your teams are, because we are already down to the final 9 teams. One more team to go out, and these teams are all making placement points. So now let's go ahead and get these teams back up there, and I'm going to go ahead and see where our next fights are going to be. It looks like the rest of these teams are pretty separated on out. Uh-oh. What happened in apartments? Our Thunder Beast? Nope, Thunder Beast is fine. Antho, what's going on with you? Oh, you're a solo now. I like your truck. I've got the exact same truck. I got the exact same model and make. Alright, so most of these teams are kind of far apart. So let me check in on Fireboy over here. It does look like he's taking some shots over on Potato Hill. So I'm going to go ahead and head on over to him, see if anybody's going to come up onto Potato. And I'm going to put that map back up there. There's nobody over towards Lipovka or Milta Power. So I'm just going to scroll it on over a little bit that way so you guys can check in on your screen. See if your team is still in it. Alpha 4 Legends has burnt Bingo in. Yes, we're down to 8 teams. So now, here we go. The final 8 teams. They are all making placement points. And we did come in with a full team over here for Pain America. But we lost Banana again. You guys know how much I love that name. Banana. Alright guys, let me see. It looks like we're getting ready to pop that zone again. So let me go ahead and scroll it on over just a little bit so you guys see where it is. Oh, we got a cluster going on over here. Shanky Boy. Oh, Shanky Boy going down. So now we're down to just Midnight coming right up and over towards the shelter area. So the shelter area has 3 teams over here. We have Team 21, Zero Patience. Team 17, Savage Protocol. Midnight trying to get out of the spray from Alpha 4 Legend, the Academy team. Right on down in there on the shelter. There we go. So I don't like it when my computer starts digging on me. I don't like it at all. And we're still going over towards that shelter area. So Alpha 4 Legend not having to move much, just defense and get some of those sprays as the cars drive on in. So we are split on a 2-2 over here for Alpha 4 Legend. They're at the Walmart compound, and here comes Mr. Bombastic coming right on in from that western edge. So let's see what else is happening. And here he is. He's coming up and through. He should have some sight lines over onto, yes he does. He's over here in the OP dip and keeping an eye on the 2-2 split of Alpha 4 Legends. Alright, so what teams are still in it? We still have Jay Nepal. We do have Velocity Extreme. We've got Alpha 4 Legend Academy. We got Team 17 Savage Protocol. We got Team 21 Zero Patience. And we've got Pain America with Thunder Beast. They both have to come on in. Thunder Beast can go up through that farm area, go up onto those hills, and they shouldn't run into too much trouble. But they may find Savage Protocol, because it does look like Savage Protocol is doing the wraparound. So he's going to have to keep his eye on that. So there they are. And it does look like it could be going into some more zones, because these teams are playing strategic rather than the total chaos of the final map. So let's keep an eye on what everybody's gonna do. Don't forget to get your screenshots over to the Unholy Discord server so that we can get your name on that wheel of name. And please hit the like if you would think about it. It truly helps me out. It helps these players, these teams, the servers. It helps all of us. So I appreciate you when you click that thumbs up. Alright, let me see. It does look like we've got some rotation going on over here with the Fireboy. So let's see what's going on as he comes right up and in onto Team 17. 17 down in the reds right down below. So let's go ahead and give him some screen time. And our zone's getting ready to pop in 8 seconds. We still have a couple of players outside, so they need to come on in, because at this point these zones are going to start hurting. And we're going over to the OP dip. We pulled away from the shelter, but we do have the Walmart compound still in it. So we do have Velocity Extreme, a center zone right over here. Pain America right on top of Team 17 Savage Protocol. They're right on that southern edge of zone. What else can I show you? It does look like we're going to have a fight right over here with Phoenix. So let me go ahead and put some side by side in case one of these teams get into a fight. So we are down to Mr. Bombastic. Mr. Bombastic with the boom by there. Oh, boom by the Alpha 4 Legend Academy. And it looks like we've got YG. I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but it does look like he's trying to do the distraction play, trying to get Team 17 to peek out these windows, because Pain America right up on top is right over here. Fireboy waiting to see those heads pop. Look at this. Dark is up to 5 eliminations, so he is way over on the other side. Hopefully keeping his back clear. And we still have all 4 of them for Alpha 4 Legend Academy. We got Jay Nepal coming in not too far away. Look at this. Everybody coming in to the southwest, or southeast side, guys. Southeast side. Jay Nepal just to the north side of where Pain America is. He's trying to get those shots down and in. He is not giving up on it, but let's see what's going on over here. And they're pulling right up and in, right on top of this guy right here. Oh, that nade coming up from Jay Nepal. Fragger. So Fragger. But Dark is still over here. Dark is getting ready to throw those nades right up and over onto Jay Nepal. So let's see what is happening with that last match. Top Fragger, he is down. But SK should be able to get there and get him picked back up. But they're on the busiest side of the map. So now we still have Alpha 4 Legend coming on in. We got the OB dip, and he's going to go right up and in onto center zone. So we still have five teams in stage 5 getting ready to head into stage 6. And they are still making points, guys, no matter what they do. SV Savage Protocol coming right up and in, and I didn't click on it fast enough. We're down to the top 4 teams now, so let's see what is going on. Yes, we do have all of this right on over here, so now we got Latin coming right up and in on the Fireboy from Pan America going down. So now let's see, we're down to the top 3. We have Alpha 4 Legend versus Jay and Nepal right on over here. So let me go ahead and put Alpha 4 Legend. We do have, it looks like Lakit going down. So now Lakan coming up and through right on top of Jay Nepal. Jay Nepal right down below. Still trying to get those shots right over here on this far eastern edge of the zone, not in zone. And look at that. AK trying to get over towards the OP dip area. He's on the right side of your screen. You can see both sides. Look at Ken trying to get those shots. We still have 3 teams in it. Where is the 3rd team, you ask? Well, he is Antho coming in from Thunder Beast. He's coming right in through the middle of all of this. He is right in the middle of the chat. Ooh, Antho! Antho coming right up and in. Let's get over here and find out what's going on with GK. GK 4 Alpha 4 Legends. It is a 1v4. Antho from the Thunder Beast trying to get him as they go driving right up and around. Ooh! Alpha 4 Legend Academy coming in first with 10 eliminations. Coming in second, the Thunder Beast with 5 eliminations. A Jay Nepal coming in third with 6 eliminations. GG top 3. Here are the rest of your scores: 4 through 6, 7 through 9, 10 through 12, 13 through 15, 16 through 18, and 19. Going all out. Cloud Vartulo 6 eliminations, 988 damage. Let's see if I can figure out which team Cloud was playing on. Cloud. There he is. Team 9. So they were over here with RF. Raise Esports. Is that who RF is, guys? Ooh, I'm not sure. So anyway, I will be right back with the Wheel of Names, and tonight's final live unofficial score. So be right back. Is down and out. Let's go over to the Spice Mon. So now let's get on in here. Get that up and over. Let's get on over to Upgrade over here at the Neox factory. So let's see. We've already got Havoc up to an elimination, Fear up to an elimination. They're coming right on down. On top of Team 3, Rain Esports. Rain Esports not too far away. I see you, Problem over here. Oh, in a fight with Shadow. Shadow taking him down and out. So now let's see what's going on with Fear. And we bounced off another one over here. Oh, but look at that. Not too far away from him. We do have the Chosen. So the Rest in Peace Department. Johnny, what are you doing over here? Johnny on the steps. Not too far away from the Chosen. Let's check in on BMF. BMF is down to about 5 HP. Fear trying to stay out of that spray as he comes on in. Gil, I see you, Gil. So now let's go. Let's see what else is happening. We still have, let's see. Look at all these teams over here. We have Rain Mercy, Thunder Beast, grade, Equinox. Is that Equinox? Yes, Team 7 is Equinox. We got straight out of Nepal. And we got the Golden Eagles NA. Got Boba Lovers and Team 19, the Exceed Academy. Let's see if Lucky's going to get lucky with this nade right up and over onto one of them from the Boba Lovers. Oh, so now let's see what else is happening on this map. We are only in stage 1. We still have 3 minutes still remaining, and we've got all sorts. Welcome back, everyone. Here we go. The Wheel of Names, and we've got the scores already. They are on fire tonight. Thank you to each and every one of you 39 beautiful people. I hope you remember to hit the like for us as well. But let's go ahead and shuffle this. And 1, 2, 3. And here we go. LG, I see your name. I see your name. Here we go. Good luck, everyone. And tonight's UC winner, shout out to Spidey. Congratulations. Always on top. Always in my chat. What a guy. I am so happy that you won tonight's UC giveaway. Just go ahead and open a ticket over in the Unholy Discord server. Tell them that you won tonight's UC giveaway. Congratulations, Spidey. And here you guys go. Tonight's, let me see. I don't know where it went. Let me just do this again. Here we go. These scores. Alpha 4 Legend Academy with 51 total points. Pain America, 36 total points. Get Up 10, tied with Thunder Beast at 34. Look at these beautiful scores. Thank you, everyone, for coming out and supporting these teams, these players, the Unholy Discord server, and me. We all truly appreciate your support. Have a great night. We're almost to the weekend. Stay safe. I love you, and I will see you soon. Good night, everyone.